here with the post show, so the afterwards here, and we're gonna hear from the Ram after a big win in his retirement tour and a huge beat the clock challenge pay-per-view. What is moving forward for TPW? We'll find out right now. Hello everyone, welcome in, come and take your seats, and welcome into a huge way back after a huge vacation and break of TPW. Some huge announcements tonight. We know we added some new superstars to the new talent roster. We have Valhalla, who's on the women's side, as well as Cora Jade, who's a part of the new talent show on the women's side as well. And huge wins for Elagua to face British Punk in one-on-one in the Beat the Clock Challenge. He won here tonight. As well as we know Dark Sunshine and Sabrina tied, so they will both face Amber for the women's new talent title moving forward. That won't be until the pay-per-view before Extravaganza, which is the new talent extravaganza pretty much. That will be the big event that we have every year for the new talent show. They will face their selected champions. Depending on who they will be too, it could change by then, you never know. But a huge pay-per-view we had tonight. And obviously I don't want to gloat about myself, but a huge match between me and Andy Sandy in the start of my retirement tour. You heard a little bit of the documentary. We're going to be playing those little bits throughout each retirement tour match. That way you hear a little bit of the history of TPW and myself, and you will see throughout moving forward in this retirement tour how hard it was to develop TPW and all as a whole. But moving forward, we have our old school event coming up soon. It'll be towards December 13th, the week of that week. And that'll be interesting to see who will be a part of that, because there will be qualifying matches for the TPW Ring Elimination Battle Royal pay-per-view. That will be interesting to see who will qualify for the numbers. It could be they qualify at a worse number like number 1, or a good number like number 30. You never know what number they will get, but that will be interesting to see coming up after the old school event coming up. As for my next coming opponents, we know that the old school event will not be until later on, within the week of the 13th, I believe. Yes. So of this month, that will be next week, the old school event actually. So the old school event will be next week. We will find out who will be qualifying. I will hand select the people again to be a part of those qualifying matches in the old school event. Maybe you'll see some blasts from the past be in those qualifying matches, as well as TPW legends a part of those matches as well. And besides that, those are the big main things. Also, Jerry Goodman, who qualified to face Death one-on-one for the championship. We will have that match at the TPW Ring Elimination pay-per-view. That will be a huge matchup with Jerry Goodman and Death one-on-one for the TPW main championship, which is the Flame Championship. So that'll be interesting to see the qualifier, Jerry Goodman, who beat actually at the old school event, which was Razor, one-on-one to earn that opportunity against the current champion Death. So that'll be definitely good to see that match. See if Jerry overcomes the odds and beats Death, Or will Death continue his role as the next Razor, possibly, and continue his undefeated streak as the champion heading into Extravaganza? We'll see how that goes. But fun times to move ahead once we get into the TPW Ring Elimination Battle Royal. We know that any person can win those matches. Last year it was so close, the return of Chris, and it ended up being the winner, who was Freddie, and he became the Flame Champion later on. But you never know who could win it. It could be anybody on the roster. So big things to come again. That's it for the TPW stuff this week. But next week we will have the old school event once again. There will be another matchup in my retirement tour as well. I'm pretty much issuing open challenges to anybody who's willing to step up and face me one-on-one, especially moving forward in my retirement tour. I'm not backing down from any challenges, so from any brand, from any show, they can jump in and try to face me one-on-one for my retirement tour to prove themselves a one-on-one. And that's something that I got handed to me when I was just starting out. Even though I was the owner, I had to work myself to earn the respect of others in the locker room. So that's something that I'm issuing to other people who are wanting to gain respect, to step up and face me one-on-one during my retirement tour. Now, the retirement tour in general, getting into that, it will be a whole year worth of a retirement tour that will be starting from now until next year in December as well. That will be a whole year. That will be the retirement tour. So, given that, that will be my last match next year in December. Officially retiring all the way through next year, the start of a new year. So, hopefully things go well, and moving forward we can get to those things, and we'll end it off here. Thank you for watching the TPW programming. We will be moving forward next week again to the old school event, and we'll see you guys again soon. Well, thank you for tuning in once again. Pepperjack and Hans at ringside. Big thanks to Animal Suffer City, the song for our Beat the Clock Challenge pay-per-view tonight. Thank you for tuning in once again. We'll see you next week at the old school event pay-per-view.